the news of the day, Christian McCaffrey out with the calf strain. Very casual the way Kyle said it. Yeah, calf strain. Don't expect to see him in any preseason games or the rest of camp, but hey, he's got time. What do you think?
Well, again, Kyle doesn't reveal much, and we'll get to that later. It's not good news,
No.
right? It's not good news. It's not like you could say, oh, he's got a calf strain, but we're all pleased and happy. What also bothers me, how did he get a calf strain?
Yep.
Are they tackling in practice?
No. Absolutely not.
I mean, he's a trained professional athlete.
Yep. Just
it
running
makes
around.
me wonder, they were pretty much injury-free. Sorry, guys. Last season. Is this a foretaste of a foreshadowing of what's going to happen? Is he going to get hurt? Elijah Mitchell is hurt again, as usual. They had to bring in Breida, who's kind of old. I mean, I love him as a player, but he's kind of old. So they were a little desperate there. And I just wonder, what does it mean about what kind of season McCaffrey's going to have? How did he strain his calf? Didn't he warm up enough? What happened?
Yeah, and it's like the question is like, you're a 28-year-old running back who's gotten a ton of work in the NFL. At what point is your body going to break down? Because everyone's body break down eventually, and a 28-year-old running back is almost like a 30-year-old player at any other position.
Right.
And what's scary about a calf injury is you can't really trust a team, to tell you the truth, especially on like a really good player. So all I know is I was covering the Warriors in 2019, and Durant strained his calf, and they called it a calf strain. Calf's connected to the Achilles, and they want to downplay it. It's okay. It's just a calf. It's not an Achilles strain. And then he went out and played, and he tore his Achilles. Aaron Rodgers last year, calf strain, off season, battling through it. Doesn't sound too bad. Week 1, Achilles blown out. So they really got to be very careful with Christian.
Right. The connection between calf strain and Achilles is worrisome, but let's be clear. We're not faulting the training staff. Not at all.
No.
We're just saying there seems to be a pattern. That's all.
Absolutely, it seems to be a pattern. Been a lot of hamstring injuries this offseason. Now a calf strain, and it's to their best player. And if he pops his Achilles, the Niners are in huge trouble. So if he misses week 1, he misses week 1. But all the drama, no Trent Williams, Christian McCaffrey in question. That week 1 game against the Jets is looking like a game that could go either way.
Do you think McCaffrey will play against the Jets?
Probably, but
yeah,
I don't know. Do you think Trent Williams will play against the Jets?
Iggy, I don't know what the heck's going on there.
Haven't got the slightest idea.
I don't know what's going on there. Is he maybe saying he wants to retire?
Maybe. Do you think the Niners feel that is part of the reason they're trying to wrap up this Ayuk stuff? Do they feel like they need to do that before they get to Trent?
I think they can probably do 2 things at once. I think they probably can. But I'll tell you, privately, they're a lot more worried about Trent than they are about Ayuk.
Would think so.
Iggy, if they don't have Trent, I'm saying they will have Trent. But if they don't have Trent, they're sunk. They're sunk.
Yeah. They could survive the absence of McCaffrey more than they could survive the absence of Trent.
That's interesting. I have to agree with you.
Yeah.
And they sure could survive the absence of Ayuk before the absence of Trent.
Yeah. So I wonder what Trent's doing right now. Charlie Sinclair says, R.I.P. Billy Bean. What is he stepping down? Charlie Sinclair says, Ayuk a Jim Harbaugh guy. I don't know. Jesse Thompson says, give 1 game where Ayuk took over. Bye, Felicia. He didn't really. Joshua Wyatt says, the Church of Shanahan does not tolerate apostates. The moment apostates. The moment Ayuk implied that Kyle forgot who got him to the Super Bowl, his choice was made.
Okay.
Yeah. Ayuk was pretty critical of Kyle after that one.